You've probably seen this painting before, but today I'm gonna talk about a different painting by Goya. This underrated spooky masterpiece is called Witch's Flight, and it's part of a series of 6 oil paintings that dive into similar themes. It's packed with symbolism, and the surreal quality of it actually predates surrealism by over a century. Talk about being ahead of its time. Now, there are 3 main aspects in this terrifying painting that serve as a playful yet biting critique of ignorance and superstitious beliefs of the time. Okay, so let's dive into it. Number 1 is that the 3 female witches are wearing high pointed hats called corozas. These were forced upon those accused and found guilty by the Spanish Inquisition. The flames rising upwards signified that the accused didn't repent and that they would be burned alive at the stake. But here's a key detail. The corozas in this painting aren't your typical ones. They've got 2 points instead of 1, making them resemble the mitres worn by bishops. This could be interpreted as a subtle jab at the hypocrisy of the Catholic Church. Those so-called holy men were torturing and killing people, actions that Goya links to superstition and ritual sacrifice. Number 2 is the figure who is walking with the cloth over his head. If you look closely at his hands, he's doing a common gesture called the fija, which was used to ward off the evil eye. He represents the blindness of superstition as he's trying to protect himself from something he cannot see. The figure can also represent the willful ignorance of the Spanish people, who stood by watching others being subjected to cruel punishments. Finally, number 3, the donkey in the background stares straight ahead, unbothered by what's happening. The donkey is a widely used symbol of ignorance, and in this case, it is being used to indicate the folly of believing in and fearing witchcraft. Like Goya, I'm obsessed with witches and artworks that include elements of magic and mystery. But Goya was a skeptic when it came to anything supernatural. He believed firmly in the logic and reason of the Enlightenment age. So, why witchcraft? It was a symbol to protest backward social customs and superstitions that plagued Spain at the time. Through his paintings, he showed the struggle between a religious, royalist state and the shifting trend towards liberalism and secularization. Very bold considering he was a court painter. What do you think about Witch's Flight?